Hi everyone, I'm Kristin Stewart, Arbonne independent consultant and makeup artist. Tonight I'm here with Meaghan Berriman and we're just going to take you through a quick little Discover Arbonne, something really casual. We'd probably just breeze through it. We're going to try and keep it under 20 minutes, just so it's easy for you to watch in your spare time. But just something about me really quickly before we get started. I'll just flick on to the next screen if I can. You love going live. Stuff doesn't work. Okay, here we go. So just a quick something about me. I'm a professional makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for 8 years now, a hair and makeup artist. I've worked with some magazines and some TV, and we've done some high-end fashion, down to bridal work and some formals and stuff like that too. So when I was introduced to the business, I basically got given a sample of our foundation and our primer, and to tell you the truth, I was really snobby. I had all the best brands in my kit. I stocked Chanel, Napoleon, MAC, and I just thought that I had the best, and there's no way that basically something like that was sold like this would ever compare to anything that I had in my kit. So I didn't try it for a very long time, and it was a girlfriend of mine that gave me the sample. But I actually tried it one day, a couple of months down the track, and I was really surprised. I basically put it on at 7 o'clock in the morning, and at 8 o'clock at night when I went to wash it off, it basically looked exactly the same as I did 7 o'clock that morning. So I was really impressed. I called her and basically told her to order me one of every colour. And the rest is history. I was I didn't know much about network marketing or multi-level marketing or that pyramid scheme that everyone thought it was, and that's exactly what I thought it was. So I didn't know much about the business, but I educated myself on it. I found out more and more and more, and I was just a little uneducated on network marketing. So now that I know more, I'm basically doing this full time. I'm a retired makeup artist, but what that does is it allows me, I've replaced my income, but what it allows me to do is still do makeup in my own time as a hobby still. So, and that's where I can keep my passion. And so it's no longer, makeup season or when it's not makeup season and it's very quiet and my income is from this to this and this to this. I have that stability with Arbonne now, and I don't have to rely on quiet season and busy season with weddings. So that's my story. So really quickly, I just want to take you through some slides, and we use these slides to try and keep on track so we don't drift off and make this an hour-long little clip. So we promise to keep it short, and well done for getting on, because we're not here to try and convince you to join Arbonne at all. We're just here to educate you a little bit and try and help you. Just like I said, I was just uneducated on network marketing, didn't know what it was. So that's what we're here to do tonight, is just to tell you a little bit more about the company and what we do. So Arbonne is a 37-year-old company. We're 10 years anniversary in Australia this year, actually. And we're in 7 countries. We're in Canada, UK, America, Taiwan, New Zealand, and we're going into Germany this year, I think, Meaghan, this year or next year, which is really exciting. So it's really great for my business and Meaghan's business, because we can actually build teams in these countries. I live in Wiseman's Ferry and I sit at my dining room table and work, and I'm building businesses globally. So that's really exciting. And, as a makeup artist, that's probably I wasn't in high school thinking, when I leave high school, I want to be a network marketer when I grow up. Or, I never thought that I could actually build a global business. So that's really awesome that we're able to do that with Arbonne. So the advantage of the Arbonne products, we're a vegan, 100% vegan certified business and PETA approved, which is really hard to get, I think. So you guys can read that really quickly, but one of the best, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. The thing that stands out really on this screen is the animal byproducts. So China, we have there used to be all these vats. So they roadkill, euthanize animals, collars and all used to go into big vats, and they melt and dry that, and the top layer of fat gets sold to the cosmetics companies. And if you could imagine all that crap that goes into those products and to preserve like shelf life, it's disgusting. So we don't have any of that. And if you want to know a little bit more about that, just Google it. It's terrible. So have a look at that. But we don't have any animal byproducts. We've never tested on animals in the 37 years that Arbonne has been around. And that's a big thing, because 37 years ago, it wasn't the thing to be gluten-free or to be vegan. That's all just happening lately. So, but we're just way ahead of the times, and that's just basically Peter Mott, our founder and our formulator. That was his vision. So we're very lucky to have such beautiful products. Our motto is pure, safe, and beneficial. So we have the purest ingredients, and we're safe. And we're beneficial. So we have beautiful anti-aging skincare that's beneficial to your skin, and Meaghan will go through that a little bit later. But we're formulated without all these things down the bottom that you can see here. So formaldehydes, PABAs, parabens, mineral oils. So when you're talking about makeup, I'll go to makeup because I'm a makeup artist, but MAC and Napoleon and all these brands, they're all filled with mineral oils, and it's no good for your skin. All of these products, all of these ingredients down the bottom here are no good for your skin. But what's scary is whatever sits on touches your skin, within 26 seconds, it enters your bloodstream. So that's a little scary, and that's why I'm so particular of what goes on my kids' skin. So going into MAC, and Napoleon, just those two are coming off the top of my head. They're the two that stand out. You might find that the makeup or MAC users, in a few hours, it's quite shiny and slippery. It's because of all that stuff in it that it just slips off your face. So we don't have any of that. We don't have all that slipping. And basically it's 100% breathable, our products. So no matter what you use, on top of our Arbonne foundation, our foundation is 100% breathable. So you're not going to get all those little breakouts that you would using the other products. We have a Rockstar advisory board. I think there's a couple of actual independent consultants on here, doctors and dermatologists, and scientists on here that just make sure that our products are always to the best standard. And I'll pass it over to Meaghan.
Thank you. Hello, I'll just quickly introduce myself before I jump in. So I'm Meaghan, I'm 23 years old, and I'm a single mum of a little boy, he's 3 years old. I first joined Arbonne, I met Kristin at a family event actually, and as soon as I heard her talk about the business, I fell in love. So I joined for the business before product. It's my dream to work from home and be with my boy, and one day when I have a bigger family, to be at home and not have to leave them to go back to full-time work. And once I tried the product, I was definitely sold, because I suffered from severe acne all through my teen years, and it wasn't until I found Arbonne and tried the products that my skin actually improved and I got my confidence back. So as soon as that happened, I knew I had something amazing in my hands that I could share with so many other people. So I'll get started, I won't ramble too much. So what we have that many other companies don't have is all our products are 100% consumable. So unlike Tupperware, we're not going to sell a container that in 5 years' time you're still going to have that same one. We all wash our hair, we all wash our face, we use body products every day. It's probably one of the biggest things we use is skincare, makeup. So to know that our clients are going to run out within 1, 2, 3 months, they're going to reorder. So that's what I really love, is to know that not only are we giving them quality products, but to know that we've got lifelong customers once they do order from us. That's something I find really impressive. So this is our top range anti-aging skincare range, and basically this is what sold me. This was the range that I fell in love with first before I tried any of the other products. 3 years of research went into an upgrade we've just recently had. So basically smarter ingredients for even better results. So I was in love with it before, and now I'm just in awe of how it could have even gotten any better, but it has. And it's all because of the hard work they put in behind the scenes to improve our products. They're always trying to make them better. We're a results-driven company, so that's really their goal, is to give consumers the best quality product they can. And something else that I really like, this is the Genius Ultra, that basically it's an ultrasound wave technology that just penetrates the product deeper into the skin. So it's just going to give you even better results when you're using the skincare products as well. And also there's 4 different ways for us to sell basically. So we've got nutrition, we've got makeup and skincare, which are all $1 trillion and $1 billion businesses. So to then have a Genius Ultra device that we can sell on top of that, your options are really limitless. So you've got so many different ways that you can sell, whether it's with the makeup, skincare, and then you have a device to use on top with those to improve the results. That to me is awesome. It's something I really like as well.
Mm.
And I think for a lot of Gen-Ys especially, health and wellness is booming. It really is. So many of my friends are really big on nutrition, sports nutrition. We actually have 3 different ranges as well with our nutrition. So we have a 30 Days to Healthy Living and Beyond program. We actually have a weight loss program, and we do have our sports nutrition as well. So we have a pre-workout and also a hydration and after workout. And our products don't have soy, gluten, whey-free. They're whey-free, dairy-free, as Kristin said before, vegan certified. So our protein is pea protein, brown rice protein, so easier for our bodies to absorb as well, vegan protein.
It's actually probably the only shake that doesn't give me a upset tummy, and that's probably because it's whey-free. So yep. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So social marketing. So basically, just to put it, in basic terms, manufacturer. So if you just say a mascara is 20 cents to make, as soon as it goes through all of these hands, the wholesaler, the warehouse, the sales force, retailers, everyone's got to make some money along the way. So they're adding costs onto it and onto it. So by the time it gets it to the consumer, we're paying for all of these things. So, we're paying, ridiculous amounts of money for mascara. What we do, and it's very smart, is we cut all those middlemen out and we go straight from the manufacturer. Most of the time it doesn't even touch our hands because it will get delivered straight to our clients. We don't see it. We don't have to hold the product. And that's with social marketing as well. So what Arbonne does, this business is very simple, and some people really fuss and make it complicated. Sorry, my kids are here, so the benefits of working from home. So the social marketing. So if I said to you, Meaghan, have you seen Baywatch? You should go and see it. The Rock is hot. You need to go and watch it. You're going to go and watch it. I'm going to say, what did you think? You're going to go, great. And Baywatch isn't going to pay me any money to recommend you that movie. They should, but they're not going to. So that's all we're doing. I'm just going to say, how many people talk about all of this every day? I'll say, I can't use this because my kid's really sensitive. And I'll just go, you should give Meaghan a call. I'm sure she's got something. She sells safe products. I don't know what they are, but they're safe. That's all what we're doing. I'm sure I saw on Facebook the other day, someone's washing machine broke down and she wrote, oh my gosh, my washing machine broke down. what brand do you think I should get? And I swear she had like 20 or 25 comments on below. Don't get LG, get Simpson. Simpson lasts me 15 years. You know, all these different brands. But these people aren't getting paid by these companies to recommend their products. And that's all we're doing. So I think it's so smart. And so many businesses are going into network marketing now. So why Arbonne? Why now? So it's very simple. Like I said, we build a global internet-based business at our homes, and it's incredible. I just went for a 10-year wedding anniversary. We went up to Hamilton Island, and I was able, I tried not to work, but still I was able to put sales through while, you know, my kids were in the pool, quick sales, put them through, and that's it. So I'm making money. I can take my business anywhere as long as you've got a phone and Wi-Fi or your iPad and internet. You can basically take your business anywhere, and to be able to sell in all these different countries, the opportunity is endless. You know, social media, I've got friends in Taiwan, in all these different countries that I don't know them, but because of Facebook and because of Insta, we've built that friendship over social media. And so I have these contacts that, you know, I have, and it's just, you know, if I want to sell in a different country, that's all I need to do. I need to just build these reports with people that I see on and friend request on Facebook, and that's it. So we're not going, like, we don't sell on Facebook. We can direct them to our sales page, but we don't sell on Facebook. So you'll never see Meaghan or I say, you know, $30 for this or that. So that's really smart. We're selling lifestyles. And basically you can, so part-time or full-time earning potential. So like I said before, I've replaced my income with Arbonne, and it's up to you. You know, if you want this because you want an extra $500 a month, then that's what we can show you how to do. But if you want to replace your full-time income or go over and beyond, that's why this business is fantastic, because there's no ceiling. If you want to make X amount of dollars, then you work hard. The harder you work, the more money you're going to get out of it. That's what's great about this business. If I was working in real estate, before makeup artistry, I was in real estate. And if I worked really hard one week, it doesn't matter. My income was still going to be the same at the end of the week. So it's great that no matter how much you push, that's how much money you will get out of it. Yeah. Go for it, Lovey.
Okay, so I think especially for Gem-wise, I think we're big on social media, and I think we already have networks. Even if we don't think we know enough people, we do, really do. I look through my Facebook and still there's so many people that I'm like, wow, I do know enough people. And I think it really is the way of the future. I think everything's online. Everyone prefers the convenience of shopping online, whether it's for consumable products or microwaves or fridges. It's all online and it's all going to get delivered to you. So I think they prefer that. So I think we just really suit people's needs and what they want. It's also a great way to build relationships. So I've actually met a lot of new people through my social network marketing as well. So that's awesome, because you actually make lifelong friends too. It's not just an acquaintance. I've built really strong relationships with people through my Facebook especially, and Instagram. And the fact that we can share quality products and also help people, whether it's with the business or products, we have such a big opportunity to help them with their skin or with their finances, if that's what they choose they want as well. We can help in so many different ways, and I think that's incredible that we can do that. And technology at your fingertips. So we've got 2 apps. So we have a shopping app and we also have a My Office app. So it's easy for our preferred clients to jump on and do their shopping as well. And for us to check our web stats and our team list as well, all we have to do is log into our little app and it will show it all for us. As you can see on this page as well, it just shows you all the stats that we can find really quickly. So there's no logging into 5 different pages to get to what you want. It's just simple. Log in, put your password in, and you're there. I think for me, that's awesome, being a busy mum working full time. It's so much more convenient to fit it into any spare minute I have in the day, whether it's putting an order through or following up and checking my stats. It's quick and easy for me.
Yeah, it's awesome. And another thing about this technology is we have 2 things called, one called the Source and one called a digital toolkit. So the Source basically is every bit of marketing, image, product knowledge, anything to do with our business and our products for your marketing purposes is there on the Source. So I remember when my husband started, he used to have a building company, and when he started a website, it cost us $1,000. I think it was $1,000 or $1,500 to start the website. And I remember it took us months and months to try and collect all the before and after photos of the houses. So it wasn't just an overnight, here's your website, pay me the $1,000. It was a process. So this Source, for $105 when you join, you get access to this. This is every single bit of the images, the product images, lifestyle images that you can just go in there and download. All the forms that you need is at your fingertips on the Source, and that's an app as well. The digital toolkit is anything to do with social media. Twitter, I'm not on Twitter, but Twitter, Insta, and Facebook, and there's another one, isn't there? I don't know. So many. But digital toolkits where you can go in and just say, I wanted to share the pre-workout and I don't have a professional photo of it. So I just go into the digital toolkit, I click on the photo, and then next to the photo, 3 options come up, and it'll give me 3 facts about the product. I click which one I like, and then I can write something on my own about can't do without my pre-workout, whatever it is, and then post, and it'll go straight to your social media. It's so smart and so quick. So they're really on top of all this social media, which is awesome for us. Go for it, my love.
Thanks. So basically what we do is we stop buying from big department stores, so your David Jones, your Myer, and paying their big bosses the big money as well for the products, and we just start buying from our own stores and getting paid when we share products with other people and they buy also. So just redirecting our spending on products we already use and just buying from our own online store, which is both convenient and rewarding as well, and sharing. So that's what I love, is when I find something that works for me and that I love, and I know my friends and family will love it too. I love that I can just share a product with them that's going to not only benefit them as well, but in turn it's going to benefit me. So I can know that I'm giving them a good quality product that I'm going to get rewarded for as well. That's something that I really like. And the fact that it's just sent straight to them, so I don't have to handle any product. To me, that's something that's a lot. I don't think a lot of companies actually do that, and I think that's what also sets us aside, is I don't have to handle product or money, and that's something that I was a bit cautious of at the beginning, but once I knew that, it made things a lot easier to know that it would get delivered straight to them.
Yeah, and we don't have a lot of storage room. I'm sure like a lot of people don't have, lots of the money first to buy bulk to have the stock with you. And 2, the room for it. So we don't touch product unless it's for us and it comes to our house and then straight into our bathroom, but otherwise we don't touch stock. It actually goes straight to the client. So it starts with you. So I know so many people say, I don't know enough people. I don't know, I won't have the time. I don't, basically your friends and family, your warm market is going to help you out. When you start a new business, your friends and family always like to help you out. So just say one of your cousins has a workshop or an online workshop and she invites 6 people. I'm sure she knows a lot more than that, but imagine she knows 6 people, or the guy from football knows you, if you're a Gen Y guy and you're going into the footy team. 6 people, that's all. Those 6 people have networks that you don't know. So imagine if every one of those 6 knows another 6 people. So yes, you're sitting there thinking, okay, my friends and family probably won't get into it, or I don't know this many people, or someone is going to say yes, and every person has their own network. So when you get in front of those people, or you're getting to your footy team or the netball club, or I know a lot of your friends play netball, Meaghan. So there's always networks that you don't know. I have a next door neighbour that I adore, and, you know, I don't actually, in Wiseman's Ferry, there's not many people here, but everyone that I know has their own network, and that's what we encourage. So it's, you know, strange, but everyone has skin, and there's a lot of people you know with skin. So you can, you know, there's plenty of people around. Our global opportunity. So like I was saying before in the beginning, where in all of these countries you can see here up on the left, United States, Canada, UK, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, Taiwan, going into Germany. But isn't it awesome that I can be asleep and in the morning I could have a few sales in my account because the UK is awake when we're asleep. So they're purchasing product, or my consultants in the UK are selling product, but I'm waking up and there's sales there. So basically my door of my business, my shop, is open 24/7, and that's something that no other business can offer. If you're a beauty therapist or a makeup artist and you have, okay, so you're a beauty salon owner, you're normally Monday to Saturday, or, you know, Tuesday to Saturday, 9 to 5, and maybe a late night Thursday, but as much money that you can make in those hours is it. You can't open through the night. You can't open, you know, on those other 2 days that you're closed or your restrictions. I'm sure, like, I'm just going off the local beauty salon. So limited on how much money you can make because of your time. We are open 24/7. So, you know, I pretty much don't know any other business that can do that. So we're very, very lucky. We have 4 income streams. So we have, the number 1 is commission. So obviously we sell product, we earn a commission. And I earn a commission now that I'm a executive area manager. I earn a commission, or now a district, you earn a commission off your own sales, which is handy. So you get the discount plus a commission off your own sales. Number 2 is override. So if you decide to join this business and run it like Meaghan and I do, you don't have to, but if you decide you want to build a team and get an override, I get paid to coach Meaghan. So Meaghan goes off and does her workshops or online workshops or whatever she's going to do, and she sells products. I get a commission. I don't get a commission off Meaghan. I get a commission that is paid to me directly from Arbonne to coach Meaghan. So that is fantastic. Yes, we get overrides, and yes, we coach, and we coach every week, and we have coaching days, we have pod calls just like this, but in training, that are available to you 1 to 4 times a week, depending on how much where your level of commitment is, which is amazing. So, and another way is the Mercedes-Benz cash bonus program. So we get one at a certain level, which is my next level, is regional vice president. And there's only 4 levels actually to Arbonne, so it's not that hard. The third level is the Mercedes-Benz. So you get $1,100 a month to pay off a white Mercedes. It has to be 5 years young, and it has to be white. So basically $1,100 in the bank every month to pay that one off. I'm sure Meaghan's got her car of choice picked out already. But isn't that nice that, you know, in business or no matter where you work, so, you know, go back to my real estate days, you know, if I asked for a bonus every month, I'm sure they'd laugh at me, like full laugh at me in my face. We're able to get a cash bonus every single month. So on our efforts, we get rewarded every month. So like I said, there's 4 levels of management in Arbonne. District manager, area manager, regional vice president, and national vice president. I don't expect you to remember all of this, but what I'm trying to get to is you get a bonus at every stage. When you're here, you just don't get the bonus from here. If you qualify for all your bonuses, you have the potential to get 4 bonuses every month when you get to that level. So, you know, now I'm an area, I'm the second level of management. I have the potential to get 2 bonuses every single month, and that's $500 on top of my overrides, on top of my commission every single month. So that's incredible, because I'm sure if you asked your boss, if whatever job you're in and whatever industry, I'm quite confident that if you ask them for a bonus every single month, they'd probably say no. So our compensation plan is pretty attractive, I think. And like I said, there's the 4 levels of management. And really quickly, you guys can read it, but really quickly I want to go through. So when you get to area manager, I'll skip district manager. That's the first level of management here, and that's the average time. And that's quite low, I think, for an average district manager. But when you get to area manager, what I love about it, it's willable. So if, knock on wood, anything should happen to me, my income that I get every single month is not going to stop. My clients aren't going to stop buying my product because I'm not around, because they have my website. So what happens is they continue to buy, and my kids will be looked after. And did you hear my husband? He said, "What about me?" It's about my kids, right? So it's a willable business. And so I think that's incredible, because when you're in real estate, and my bosses were Joseph and Teresa. So if something happened to me, I'm sure Michael would go in and say, "Hey, Joseph, I know she's not around, and I know she's not here to do all your work, but she was an incredible employee. I'm sure you agree. Can you just keep paying her wage into my account so I can look after my kids?" Like, who does that? That's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And Arbonne do it. So I think that's fantastic. So regional vice president is on an average. So some people get there in 12 months. Some people get there in 8 years. It depends on your work commitment. Whether you're going to work this just alongside as a little side thing that you do alongside your job that you currently do. But you might find that when you earn pretty much on par with what you're doing now, you might want to give away that what you're doing now. You might really love, and you might be really passionate about what you do right now, and you can continue that if you like. So there's no, yes, you need to cancel, quit your job or anything like that. I like to do both. Meaghan does both, and there's no pressure of trying to quit your job. And this can 100% be on the side until you're ready, or if you're ever ready. National vice president is where we're looking at the gangster money. So going up to 18,000. This is a month, mind you. So average monthly incomes. So with this is as an average $18,940 a month. So that on top of travel and bonuses. So national vice presidents get 4 trips, I think, or 3 or 4 trips a year. Vegas, Maui, Sydney, if you're in Australia, and then the incentive trip that you can potentially get. So, one thing that I wanted when I started this business was more family time and more travel. And national vice president sort of answers both of those. So that's what I love. Where do you see yourself? So really quickly, you can become an independent consultant just like us, and you get 35% off products, 50% off our packs for 12 months, as much as you want. So those packs are unlimited. You can buy them as many as you want. We've got all those cash bonuses and the 4 ways of the commissions, like I explained before. And as long as you've got Wi-Fi in your smartphone, you can run this business anywhere. If that's not where you see yourself, you can become a preferred client, and that's $27. You get 20% off all year round, and you'll get 40% off our packs. just like all year round and as many as you want. Or you can become a host, and that's where you get some really great discounts. And even whether you decide you want to be a consultant or not, or just a preferred client, being a host is great because you can build up your kit, or if you're becoming a preferred client, you can build up your personal stash really, really cheap. So you can, there's reward system that you get a free product. You can start off with, you pay $29 and you get $145 worth of products, and that goes up to, $800 something worth of products for $159 or something like that. So really great host rewards. I think out of all the network marketing people that I know, our host rewards kill it. They're awesome. So here are some common fears and hesitations. If you can have a quick read through those, you can read. I'm not going to read them for you. But my biggest one was probably, I don't have, mine would be, what would people think? I really thought that's not there, but I really thought, what are people going to think of me doing something like Nutramalytics? So that was my big thing. But to tell you the truth, if any of those people were going to put me down or say anything, I'd be like, you know what, they're not going to pay my bills. I have to pay my bills. So if I worry about what everyone is going to think, then I'm going to be stuck in a 9-to-5 job, earning less money, struggling with before and after school care, all that kind of stuff that I have to do. So I don't have to do that. I don't have enough time. Well, do you know what? I fit this into the nooks and crannies of my day. 5 minutes here, I'm waiting for the kids to come out of school, 5 minutes in the car park. When the kids go to bed, I might be on the computer. So it's, you don't have to sit at a desk for 8 hours and do this business. If you can get on your mobile phone and send a couple of text messages, that's all the time that you need. I don't have enough money. Well, that's pretty much why you start a business like this, because you don't have enough money. You need to earn a little bit more. We help you out with that. So it's $105 minimum risk, and we help you earn more money in the little nooks and crannies, like I said, and that's pretty much self-explanatory. I don't know enough people. Meaghan went over that. Everyone knows someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone. So that's how we network. I don't understand the business model. If you don't understand the business model, contact Meaghan after this and just ask her any questions. She'll answer anything that you've got to ask. And I'm not a salesperson. You don't need to be a salesperson to do this business at all. At all. We have GPs, Arbonne consultants, we have lawyers, we have solicitors, we've got stay-at-home mums, we have horse riding teachers, we've got teachers, special ed teachers. We've got so many people from across the board. You don't need to be a salesperson. You do all that training when you join, and in your house at your computer. So it's not like you have to go in and do a course somewhere. We train you. So what I say is, if you keep doing what you're doing today, in 5 years' time, what does that look like? Are you going to continue doing the same thing? Are you going to be in the same position? Are you going to want the same things that that dream's going to be exactly the same? I pretty much think, I was asked this when I started, and it was pretty much, if I didn't change anything, nothing else was going to change. Nothing that I wanted in my life was going to come, because, nothing was going to be changed. So, instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? Just what if it does? So if you've got any questions, just ask Meaghan, like I said. And I think that's us. I think that is us. Anything to add, me?
Yes.
What?
No, I think you covered most of the bases. Pretty good.
Awesome. So thanks for your time, and we'll hopefully hear from you. See you later.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.